everyone, it's Lana and welcome back to my channel for another video. Now today I will be jumping Jensen again, but we will be jumping on home turf. So here at our very own stables, I say our stables, the stables that I'm liveried at, we have got the Penistone District Riding Club are holding their Christmas show jumping. So I'm going to get Jensen decked out in some tinsel and we're going to have a cracking time. So we're just doing the 70 and 80 again. Are you okay? But the first thing on the agenda is a bath. So let's get started.
So following bath time, as I only had a couple hours to get ready, we tried out the solarium for the very first time. I don't know if Jensen had ever been in one before, but he was a little bit stressed, bless him. But once he was dried, it was time to get him all tacked up. Now, due to him having troubles in the past with some ulcers, he's since had treatment, he's all good, all fine. We give him a little meal before every time we ride, just to make sure that he's all good. And then I headed down to the arena to try and learn the course. Now, I was praying for a course walk. As we all know, I couldn't find my way out of a paper bag or my own bedroom at times. So this is me trying my best to learn it.
For the Christmas show jumping, it's all business in the front and party in the back.
So before I knew it, it was time to get mounted. Now, I felt literally sick with nerves, and you can see Jensen's just like, girl, get your act together before I let you on me. Let's be so for real right now. But I eventually got on and we headed to the warm-up. Now, I find in a show jumping warm-up, I have literally no idea what to do aside from jump the fence. So I'm just doing a little bit of dressage in here, to be honest. Bending him from each side, making sure he's nice and supple, because knowing me and Jensen, we'll be taking some tight turns. So I want to make sure his whole body is really nice and warmed up. So you could see I was bending him to the outside earlier on there. We're just doing a change across the diagonal. And I'm just going to get him really nice, going forward off my leg. And like I said, I don't really know what to do in a show jumping warm-up, so this is me just winging it. I'm warming up kind of as I would for a dressage test. I guess the principles are the same. Like we always say, show jumping is just dressage with bigger canter strides. So then, once I've done a bit of trot work, I'm going to do exactly the same thing in the canter. I want to make sure he's as supple as possible, really moving nicely. So you can see I'm bending him to the outside here in the canter, before then bending him to the inside. And this is all warming up, getting ready to go over our first warm-up jump, which, as you can see, does not go fantastic. So despite the fact that I do actually really enjoy show jumping, I have a brilliant time every time I do it, I get so nervous. Literally, this here is literally all of my fault because I am too nervous. I'm not committing to the fence at all. Show jumping really makes me feel a bit sick. I'd not been very well the night before either, so we're just giving it a go. Once I actually got my act together and, you know, rode Jensen properly, suddenly we could jump. So that's how I know that it was all my fault. All I need to do is just have confidence in him, because unfortunately if you go up to a jump being scared of it and going, oh no, I actually really don't want to jump this, yeah, the horse will feel that. So Jensen was going so nicely over the cross pole, so I'm going to give the straight a go in a second, but he was feeling really good. And I was really actually looking forward to a bit of show jumping, although looking at my stirrups, they are definitely still way too long. So after getting warmed up and getting over myself a little bit, it was time to head over to the arena for the 70 centimeters. It was time to get this party started. So as I'd been ill the night before, I definitely felt like I wasn't riding as well as I have done in the past, but giving this a go just put a genuine smile on my face, so I'll let you guys enjoy it now.
So we just done the 70, and bless him, I think he genuinely thought he was doing a speed round. I can't get my breath back. That was so much fun. So we have got a jump off to do. So looking forward to doing that, and hopefully manage to just keep that energy up. I'll tell you what, one of the things I forgot about show jumping was that if you got through to the jump off, you would have to wait ages for your turn. So I am absolutely freezing just walking around up here. And I'm like, I miss dressage.
It's jump off time. Please witness the sheer speed and chaos of this round, guys.
Well, that was an absolutely shocking round from me, but a brilliant ride from Jensen. He was such a good boy, and I tell you what, it's a damn good job. He is an honest horse. Yeah, I think I need to work on my steering and my planning a little bit more, but bless him, no, he was really, really good. Really messy riding from me, but he totally honest, jumped his little heart.
So as a complete shock, we had won! I was so over the moon. It was untrue. This is Jensen and I's very first place show jumping rosette together, and the first rosette I have had first place show jumping in literally years, and leading that lap of honour, there's nothing quite like it. I tell you, there's nothing quite like it. But what I love about the 1780, because I'm not confident at all in my show jumping, because we can put that win down completely to that boy there, is that he can really help me out, whereas if we go any higher, I need to be more competent as a rider. So for the future, we might try a higher level, but for now, I'm so proud of him. He was such a good lad. But next up was the 80 centimetres, and coming off a high, I was just looking for such a good time with J-Dog. He'd been, I can't tell you how many times I have to say this, he had been such a good boy, so I was looking forward to going into the next class with him. So going into the 80, the weather was quite literally Baltic, so I did have to put on my jacket, and I made sure to keep Jensen walking around while we were stood around. And I was looking to try and make a bit of a neater round this time. I don't want to have to make Jensen jump off an impossible stride every time, so I want to try and be better. But judging by jump number 2, my riding's still questionable. Now, an unlucky pole from us meant that we didn't get through to the jump off, so I know that at this point while I'm going around, so all I can do now is just go around really nicely and have a good time. There's no pressure to be in the jump off now. All we want to do is have fun.
So that was really fun, mildly terrifying, but really fun. I think we need to do a little bit more jumping lessons, perhaps, just gaining back our control. But no, 80 was really fun. I just happened to get him really wrong for nearly every fence, bless him. But he was so honest, flew everyone, and just where he couldn't quite, because I'd set him up so badly for it, we did have a pole, so not through to the jump off, but it does mean that we can go and get the burger banners around the side and give Jensen so many treats and everything. He's really helped me out today. We've come out, we're supporting a local riding club that come to our stables quite often. We've had a fantastic time. Jensen's had a ball because he loves his bit of show jumping. You know what he's like, he's such a dressage. But I've had a really good time, and now my stress headache can go away because me and show jumping. So there's nothing better than a show sausage sandwich. I'm living my best life. And so's Jensen back in the stable. Right then guys, so that is all from me today. I super hope you enjoyed watching this video. I know that I absolutely adored making this video for you, and I hope you all had an absolutely fantastic Christmas. It is now the end of the day. I'm just popping to the shop for a minute. I am wet through because the heavens did in fact open, and I'm looking forward to getting home and just enjoying a nice chillax. Once again, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, and from me and all the horses, it is goodbye.